Hi everybody, this is Darla from Cup-A-Saurus. Today I'm going to show you an unboxing of the 3-turner Triceratops. One important thing before you even open up your box is to inspect it. Make sure there's been no damage from shipping. All of the shipping is insured, so if you see damage on the outside of your box, please make a note of it before you open and take a picture. The things you need to start with before you even open the box is a pair of scissors and either a power drill or a hand screwdriver with a Phillips head. Inside the box, you'll find a list of instructions. Set that aside. Here are your turner legs. And the screws to mount them. You'll also find your spindles. For this one there will be 3. 1 football and 3 small pieces of foam. At the bottom you'll find your turner. Be careful not to cut the wire. So right now I'm going to set this upside down just until I get organized. Okay, the very first thing you need to look for is attaching the legs. The first thing you're going to do is assemble your legs. Right now, the turner is sitting upside down. You can see from the arrows. So I'm going to put each leg on the edge like this. And some of them may fit firm, but you want to press them in so there's no gaping. So when you look at the screw holes, they should be perfectly lined up. And everything should be sitting flush to the table. There are pre-drilled holes for you, but don't worry if there's not, because these screws will make their own holes. So I'm going to show you first with just a Phillips head screwdriver, because I think that's what's going to be the easiest. You want to make sure these are tight, but not too tight. And straight. Now I'm going to turn it around and I'll show you the other side with the power drill. Again, I'm going to make sure this is pressed tight to the turner and that the screw is going in straight. You don't need to have a power drill. Now the turner should be easily turned over and be setting level. The way to know if you've done this right is if you put the turner down on the table, and it should have no play. It should not rock back and forth like this or right to left. It should sit sturdy. There's also a feature on your legs that you can mount this to a workbench. Or if you like the turner to be taller, you can put some wood underneath it and screw it down and raise it up. If you're having some movement in the legs on your turner, if it's not setting perfectly straight, the first thing you can do to troubleshoot is back your screws out about 3 or 4 turns. Readjust, make sure this leg is on perfectly straight and level, and then retighten. The next thing we're going to do is start the turner. And what we're looking for here is just to make sure all 3 spindles are turning. You can't even hear it because it's nice and quiet. Okay, now I'm going to turn the motor back off. Each turner comes with 3 spindles. I'm going to take the foam off just for a minute so you can see how to properly attach the spindles. This part is very, very important. The spindles go on very easily, but a common mistake is to press the spindle too far to the turner. You want to be able to see a small gap of the color, which in this case is green, and then lightly tighten it down. It doesn't have to be super tight. It only has to be tight enough to stay on. Now I'll show you one with the foam already on it. If it doesn't go on easily, you just need to back the screw out a little further. Just like that. Now we'll talk about the foam that is included with each turner. A large, medium, and small. On your spindle, you also have a coupler. The purpose for that, I'm going to show you, for example, a 30 ounce. You're going to take your colored medium-sized foam, shove it down as hard as you can inside of it. Your spindle with your large foam on it and your coupler on the bottom, which you can take on and off. For some of the smaller cups, you do not need the coupler on. What the coupler does is secures the foam, the bottom foam, so it will not slip. This will not slip off as long as you have the coupler. Some people like to put another stickier layer around the cup, which we include a piece of shelf liner if you'd like to do so. If you see this cup, for example, we already have some shelf liner on it with a small piece of foam. So if you prefer to do it that way, you can. But this one is not coming off. For some of your other sized cups, you can do the same thing. For the even larger cup, you're going to start by doing the same exact process. Medium-sized foam in the middle, coupler on your spindle, and push down. Again, there is some gaping there, but the coupler prevents it from moving around, and it will not fall off. That's the purpose of the coupler. It won't even hardly even turn. It is nice and tight. If you do prefer to put something else around the top, of course, there's some room to do that. Prefer to use footballs. They work in place of the white foam. So you're going to do the same thing. Put your colored foam down in the cup. You're going to press. You can use a whole football or a half. In this case, only a half is needed. Attach the coupler. Press the coupler down into the colored foam, and then press the football into the cup. Again, it's nice and tight. It's not coming off at all. So we're going to go ahead and attach this one. So it's ready. For other difficult cups, the wine cup only requires the colored foam. Again, you can attach the coupler if you'd like, just to make it more secure so it won't fall off. This is what it's like without the coupler on it. Even a large 64-ounce can be done with a small piece of foam and a coupler. The coupler keeps it from the spindle from sliding out. The only way it's going to slide out is if you pull the foam out. Just like that. You can adjust this so it gets closer or further from the turner, but the spindles are designed short for a reason. The longer they are, the more play they're going to have on dipping down. The closer they are, the better they're going to turn evenly and not sink. That is the idea of the spindles being short. If you need a little more room or like to handle your spindles, you can also check out our Dyno Wand, which you can easily attach to your spindles like this if you need to move them around or decorate. One last thing, it also does not matter which cups you put where. You can put 2 large cups on one side and a small cup on the other, and your turner should stay level no matter what. Does not matter at all. Okay, thanks for watching. If you have any more questions about your unboxing, please contact the shop or drop us a comment on our video, and check out our store on Etsy for more products. We'll have more videos coming out soon with more cup fitting, our accessories, and exciting new products along the way.